Kicker. Damn it. Oops. Now I'm going up. How do I go up on the lock? Oh, with the gun. Okay, I'm gonna grab the gun. It's been a while since I played this one. I won't play this one off. I guess another thing to note of that, oh shit. Of that, Gamescom presentation from today. Don't look at me. Don't look at me! That Gamescom presentation from today is,
What's going on? Respond.
Did nothing. Mind your goddamn business.
Lost contact with Deck D. Backup unit, check it out.
Is, that, Silent Hill F? Not that it looks bad,
Freeze.
but can't talk. Might as well get somebody's dog tags. Hirosuke Morimoto. Anyways. Not that it looks bad, but like I'm starting to have my doubts on its place in terms of quality among not in terms of quality, like it's gonna I mean it still looks good, but it's starting to feel like it's straying from what makes Silent Hill feel like Silent Hill. Like I was fine with it being in Japan at first. I was a little confused with the time setting of where it's gonna be, but now after that most recent thing that came out, like I'm still gonna play it. I'll probably still enjoy myself, but I'm worried it's gonna stray to the point that I have to wonder while I'm playing it why they bothered making it a Silent Hill game in the first place. Why? Why didn't he tell him to freeze? Dick. And you know, this is it's still relevant to what I'm doing right now because Konami, this is not where I'm supposed to be going. Not where I'm supposed to be going. Not even supposed to be here. Because, you know, it goes without saying Silent Hill has been, oh, fuck's sake, fully fully embraced visuals of the occult and like American, more so American culture and all that. And there's, again, I'm not doubting its capabilities because it's Japanese or anything, but diving deeper into the what I assume is the Shinto like mythology of Japanese culture, it's just like this probably could have just been a different series that's just set in Japan and uses Japanese like horror tropes. It doesn't feel like Silent Hill, which is probably why it's not a numbered sequel and why it's called Silent Hill F instead. So I think that's gonna be its biggest saving grace, and I will play it, and it's probably gonna be good, or it's probably gonna be decent enough. I saw some people complaining about how the combat looks in the last combat trailer, and I see where they're coming from, but it's at the end, it still contributes to the horror, right? Like they're all like, enemies aren't staggering. It was like, isn't that scary? Isn't that like super scary? Isn't that what you want? So I have no problem there. God damn it. Still not doing great. It's just the I guess its connection to Silent Hill besides the name, you know? I'm one of those people that be like, oh, so it's not a Silent Hill game because it's not takes place in Silent Hill. Silent Hill 4 didn't take place in Silent Hill. It's fine. So, I'm not gonna say it's great before it comes out, but I'm not gonna say it's... That was so fast, I almost shut the C4. I'm not gonna say it's bad before it comes out. I'm just gonna hope for the best and see what we get. Alright, Otacon.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
I'm just trying to get a better angle. You know, I mean, I even said it during the playthrough. It wasn't easy to aim with Metal Gear Solid 1, but at least you didn't need this precise at aiming with this wild of a fucking control scheme.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Oh my god. Almost got. He even has night vision goggles. He didn't see me. This guy sucks. Can you move? Please? Please. Please. Fucking move. Alright. Oh, now you move? Dickhead. Thanks, Damon. I saw your text. You didn't have to tell me. He's listening to Huntrix. You get that joke if you get that reference if you watch the movie. K-pop Demon Hunter. Good movie. It's all right.
To a report.
I have a Damon. I have an app that links my phone to the to my desktop, and I get notifications on what texts I receive on my phone. It just doesn't show up in stream. So yeah, I saw your text. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up, Damon. Maybe I'll watch it on Saturday. Gonna be golden. Gonna be golden. Yeah, I should watch it in theaters because it's a sing-along. That's gonna be fun. Oh, except for all the little kids, huh? Probably gonna be a lot of little kids just screaming the lyrics. Shit.
Sealed the stern hatch.
All right.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications
Thinking
to the holds have been severed. No one is aware.
7
of our
o'clock,
presence.
maybe?
Let no one talk.
I'm hoping to at least make it to Raiden before the stream ends.
We will secure your exit with our
And that might
lives
be
if
a while.
necessary.
There is one
I'm not good at this section of the game.
Yes, sir.
My daughter.
Maybe.
Safe.
Maybe 7.
Yes, sir.
Why, what's up? Fortnite?
Who goes there?
Rivals? Probably would be easier for me to use stun grenade. Or trank pistol. Just because I only have to hit them once, and then they'll pass out. But if I hit them in a non-lethal area with the lethal gun, they still shoot at me. Okay. I think I'm standing on top of one. I have a lot of rations. I can make it through this. Stop. Oh, I can't even move past this point. Brute forcing it. Dude, I'm worse at this than I am in Metal Gear Solid 1. Can't even see these motherfuckers. I probably, you know what? There probably was thermal goggles or even night vision goggles that I didn't pick up because I refused to explore in this part. I just want to get this tanker section over with. That's the main motivation for me not exploring. I need ammo.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
So I read a post earlier saying that nickname for Ocelot is just very on the nose,
Colonel will be joining you soon.
as Kojima is one to do.
comrade.
That like Shalashaska just is Russian slang for a very suspicious man. So every time they call him that, it's not even just like a cool nickname. It's just like, you're fucking shady as fuck, dude.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may
Tell me
be
about it
planning to
taking
change
longer than-
course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow.
This part's not easy.
Down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Remember,
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
technology was exposed.
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Open market.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots.
Yeah.
Metal Gear from the front,
I understand.
front right, and front left, and a
I'll
close-up
get
of the
right on
Marine
it.
Corps marking.
Mark, I understand.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
Right,
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
right. All right. Right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
I understand. Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
I understand. Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw? What?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now.
I see.
What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec? What?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed.
I understand.
I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Yeah. Arrangements? Yeah.
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look,
get it.
all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay, okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be
7
making
minutes,
any
huh?
sudden moves. But that doesn't
That
mean
leaves
we
me
can
at
just let Metal Gear
6:35.
be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Oh, my head.
At the moment, every
God, this part is-
industrialized nation on the
sucks.
globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of
And I have
rogue
no
states.
strength. Not like I was going to be able to use it anyways.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
I mean, Snake. Shoot a bunch of rockets at it, dude.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world
Oh, wait, this is faster.
are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their...
So yeah, until we get the ability to crouch in Metal Gear Solid 4, the cardboard box is essentially the replacement for the crouch.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military
That
affairs.
guy's right there. And that grading fucks me.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot
Not
be
sure
more
where
different
this
in
goes.
nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project,
I'm honestly not looking forward to the rest of this game.
but they will not succeed.
Every boss fight I can remember, not fun.
Some say
Every major sequence, not fun.
barriers will be reduced by
Traversing between the areas of the game, not fun.
the Navy is an
For me.
undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy
I mean, as good as the story is, it's like it
submarine and
can only
air
carry
aircraft.
this game so far.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Shit.
I have a dog. And it is my greatest wish never to
Is this really easier than just like walking
experience the horror of nuclear war.
on the left?
As a father, I want to leave a better
I'm not
world
too
for
well
future
versed in
generations.
this
As a soldier,
area.
I know that is me. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex.
Ah, I still have to go through another area.
Underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any
See, like, I get why they did this for the sake of like adding difficulty to the game, but
Its
what's the
onboard
in-universe context for why they have to fucking keep switching between two different
identifies
characters?
targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower.
Oh wait, was it?
It is the ultimate weapon.
I wonder if I could skip this entire sequence by just using that.
I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Let's see where it goes.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Okay. Looks like it gets us pretty far.
Left,
Left.
down,
Down.
left.
Left.
Forget about it.
Down. Come on, let me stretch my right side of my neck. A little stiff. Come on.
To move on,
What kind of stretching was that? Left and down?
the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development. But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Who's this voice actor? Is this Kevin Michael Richardson?
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Hold on.
The National Missile Defense Program
Kind of sounds like Kevin Michael
end
Richardson.
of the 20th century.
So kind of looks like it didn't.
Completion in 2000.
There's no exit.
However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure. And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening.
Well,
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of
Did I
the
just not
anti-ballistic missile
go the right way.
The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development.
I have
has been pointed out from the
replayed
very beginning.
a lot of the Metal Gear Solid series.
President Sears
I don't replay this one that much.
succeeded in
It really doesn't do it for me.
some say that it was a military
I'm gonna be missing.
plans for the
I'm,
$100
I'm,
billion program.
I'm not gonna be great at this playthrough. It's gonna suck. I hope it just doesn't take longer than 3 streams. It doesn't deserve more time than Metal Gear Solid 1. I keep saying it. I don't want to disparage anyone who thinks it's good. Like I even know a lot of people whose this is their favorite game in the series, but come on. I think it's really dragging me down with. That did scare me for a second. With how
Intruder in the back.
like, for lack of a better term, novice it is in terms of dealing with the PlayStation 2 hardware. It's just so frustrating to deal with, especially when you know what they did with 3.
All familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation.
Shadow
has
Moses.
corrected itself on that event.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Well, the first of many. Well, actually not, because you did it in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he.
What do you say, the front left, front right, and then the insignia?
Weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race. with Shadow.
Marines insignia.
Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military
Maybe I should turn radar on for intrusion.
specs spread across the globe like wildfire.
I'm not looking for a challenge with
Race
this
is
game.
on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear Ray.
Press square for photos.
The Metal
Good.
Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other.
Snake, you can use that pole to get down to the level below. Face the pole and push the action button.
Not what
to
I'm calling
grab-
for.
Nation.
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, you...
Would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific
Front,
interests
front left,
within the
and front
military
right.
industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our nation of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind.
Oh, that was close.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of
Wait,
Shadow
leave
Moses.
from
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next generation.
better work.
warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
Whoa. Almost fucked it
This
again.
Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by teleexistence and an autonomous control system.
How do I get a shot at it from the
The
front?
importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
Good.
That sound.
I'm on a
Snake
roll here.
confirming
Let's
means-
go on a little bit longer.
I got the shot.
We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field
Give me more
testing
time.
with Ray.
Give me like
Shadow
10 more
Moses has
minutes.
turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to
This should
stay
be enough.
overt.
That's just the terminal.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
How do I get up there?
To move on, we cannot risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their
this
plans
sucks.
and guiding this nation back to its original path.
Let's submit what we got, see what we need left.
This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
Oh man, I got everything.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. The next one's... Ah, don't send me creepy stuff like this. What if I get possessed or something? Sorry, but this doesn't work.
Left shot. Right shot. Left shot. Lukovic. All we need is the front.
We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
I think my analog stick is fucked up.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NBA.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first image is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
That means we're done, right? Okay, have all the photos. Speech is about to wind up. Get the photos, get out of there.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Rain. That is all. Dismissed.
I wonder if this is actually a thing they do in the
Excellent
Marines.
speech,
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer.
And if it would even
And of
really
a
be like
liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of
high-ranking
their own
official like
voice
this guy
to
who
speak the truth.
be the one giving the
Identify
speech.
yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
You've got mail.
Bad timing. Or great timing.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
How did that guy get in? What happened to all the Marines in the last two rooms? Well, I guess I snuck here, so.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Man, they really did a quick and precise operation. The Ocelot and his team, no alerts or nothing, just complete takeover of everything.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
I really have to wonder what was going through people's minds the first time they saw this.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
How's that possible?
Ocelot, you! Have you sold us out?
I'm trying to
I was
remember
never in your employ, Kalukovich.
specifics.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal
Shoot
Gear
him.
only has room for one.
Too many people just not shooting people.
You and your daughter will die here.
He's threatening you. Shoot him. Not like that. You telegraph it so easily. And throw up your own aim. Plus, now you're open to getting shot. You use him as a human shield. Let me scream out my intention to shoot him twice. And then be surprised when I get shot instead. Perfect plan.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor.
Is that a
You
dead
may
man
yet
switch?
make it to shore if you
That's
swim
the only
for your
way it
life.
would make sense. No, it's not a dead man switch. He just activated it. Why did nobody shoot him? Even if he manages to set it off in his dying breath, at least it's like, hey, fuck you, got mine, shot him. Why is it Snake shooting?
Don't let him get away!
This is why they're not shooting him, because they've never used guns before. I see. Okay, all makes sense. Everything makes sense now.
Ocelot!
Snake. You, I definitely know, have used a gun before. Shoot him. You've specifically shot this guy before. Shoot him. You've shot both of these guys before. Snake, come on.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
There's a certain scene
You know
I've seen
who I am.
in Metal Gear Solid 4
Liquid?
that people like to criticize, where it's like,
so
Snake,
young anymore,
you have a shot on him, just shoot him. No one really comes back to this either.
You're drowning in time. I know what it's
honestly,
like, brother.
There's moments in Metal Gear Solid 1 where you could have shot
No wonder
Liquid
they only
and
passed you
Ocelot
over for the Fox Die program.
and then completed the mission. Right?
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Like, how do I put this? In, sorry. Choking on pizza. In Metal Gear Solid 1,
The price of physical prodigy.
at the end of the
Few more
game,
years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
I fucking love Cam
Our
Clark.
raw materials are vintage,
and his voicing
brother.
of Liquid.
Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Oh my god. I fucking love him. Regardless. They could have easily shot Liquid and Ocelot when they were talking in the room in front of Rex. It's like, no other soldiers there except for that one guy that I killed like 50 times. Shoot both of them, finish the mission. Doesn't matter if you activate Metal Gear, because there's no one there to pilot it. Just say like, hey, I got the thing here. No one's using it though. Mission accomplished. No need to bomb us. Nah. Too risky, I guess. I really thought I would at least make it to Raiden before like 2 hours. I'm gonna have to hypercharge the stream tomorrow to fucking
What it takes after all!
get a decent amount into the game.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
I think my friend said he liked Ray better because it reminds him of Ava. I see that. I just can't help but just love Rex's design. And they try to fake you out in Metal Gear Solid 5 with Solid Earth. That shit ugly. That shit's fucking ugly. And it's also dumb, like, timeline-wise. People are gonna call me dumb timeline-wise because if I said that, but fuck. Best thing about Solid Anthropus is when it grows up into, to look like actually Rex. Instead of stupid-ass, giant, walking, fucking mecha.
We have a problem.
This cutscene's pretty slow. I guess that is another thing I can appreciate about Metal Gear Solid 1 is that it doesn't really waste time with its cutscenes. Probably due to the consequence of the technical limitations of PlayStation 1 where they couldn't really afford to drag things out. That's why it's mostly dialogue based. Those cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 1 and character driven. Not much you could do with action in that regard.
Snake! Snake!
Well, there you have it. Snake's dead. Game over. On to Metal Gear Solid 3. On top of that, like, how the fuck does Ray get enough propulsion to leap that high into the air coming out of the water? Like, with the weight of that thing, you'd have to be going, like, really fucking fast. And it always does it, like, as it's skimming the water. So how the fuck, you know?
Proceeding as planned, sir. Location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course. Mr. President.
So I do wonder how often the writing and the direction of this game changed in the development of it. Because I did mention at the end of last game that the design document for this game was pretty much finished right after they released Metal Gear Solid 1. But a lot changes during development, especially with a 3-year development time back then. It's like scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. What a very relevant.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the Big Shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
Too many establishing shots. The establishing shot is probably one of my least favorite things in movies.
$30 billion.
Just anything with cinematography.
What makes them think they can get that much?
I'm
There was a government
probably gonna be making a bad habit of shitting on this game.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
That diving mask does look cool, but the hair sticking out, obviously dumb as fuck.
Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
It's your boy.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First,
do they really have to repeat the information to us after just finishing Metal Gear Solid 1?
Next level.
God, it's like they copied and pasted.
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
People who know, thank you. People who don't know,
your sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
All things considered, it is a cool suit. I just didn't really translate well into the
will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Well, first things first. Fuck's sake. While I have the diving mask on. God damn it.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Pretty sure it's here somewhere. Oh, this is pretty hard to control. It's harder to control than I remember. But there's something here. If I can find it. Just look around. It's not a ration. Alright, I'm taking apart my controller and cleaning it. God damn it. This sucks. Thermal goggles! That easy. Easier than even in Metal Gear Solid 1. And I do gotta say, so nobody's surprised. Thermal goggles are not as broken in this game as they were in Metal Gear Solid 1. Like, in Metal Gear Solid 1, they're a game changer. In this, they're just kind of helpful against mines. But it never really comes up in enough situations to be as, like, revolutionary as they were in Metal Gear Solid 1. But I think there's a ration this way. And I'm wrong. Oh yeah, speaking of, I don't know what speaking of thermal goggles, I guess. My friend that played this, he didn't pick up the thermal goggles in Metal Gear Solid 1 or in this one. You didn't even look. I know it's one thing to like, know they're there and actively seek them out. It's another thing to just like not explore at all. And I can say that safely because I know he's not gonna watch the stream. Even though he's told me this is one of his more favorite games in the series. But Falcom, you know? And I'm sure there's a ration in here. In one of these. One of these. And a ration over here. Or not. What does kind of make me sad about Delta coming out next week?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Is that they reused all the voice lines from Metal Gear Solid 3 original and just are reusing them in Delta. Which makes me worry that, like, David Hayter's getting old. I love that man. But odds are, if they do remakes or any, like, continuations, which they shouldn't, of Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2, it's not going to be David Hayter. And fuck, it's probably not even going to be Quinton Flynn as Raiden.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Fuck, even
team looks like a solo job.
Even Colonel's voice actor is probably going to be different.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd, node.
It's so funny.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue.
Yeah.
Each area has at least one.
Yeah. How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Yeah.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Did they not even give me a train gun? I can't remember. Let's see. No. Node. Name. sex, yes. Birthday. 1970. Who the fuck would be playing this in born in 1970 would be playing this game in 2001? 31 years old, they thought? How do I actually change it? Pretty sure I'm the most mature person on planet Earth. Vibration, radar bringing it back to type 1. Blood, stereo, captions. First person, oh yeah, fuck that. Item window, linear, quick change, previous, unequipped. Rose?
Good work, Raiden.
No.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
What does that mean?
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Rose?
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst.
Raiden,
she'll be
shut the
overseeing
fuck up
data
and deal
saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you
this
like it or
is,
not.
I think, another problem people have with it, or at
your back.
the very least,
But
the problem I have with it.
conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
This is the most codec-heavy game in the
Duties
series.
and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team.
They were limited by
After
budget
all,
and couldn't
I'm
really
just
do
a normal girl
cutscenes.
who's worried about Jack. But that
So
means,
most
Colonel,
conversations
that I am
take
not
place through
required
codec.
to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties.
Which goes without
Jack is
saying,
not simply a field personnel for me to track.
but is definitely not as
safety comes
entertaining a
first
way
to
to
me,
transmit
not the
information than
And
fucking
because of
cutscene.
that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something
August
special
20th.
about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I wonder, I now have
I'll
to
keep
wonder,
trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack.
how many people put their birthday in as April 30th? When did this game release? It released in November of 2001. How many people put their birthday in as April 30th and were like, wait, does this game change according to my birthday? That would have probably been like, until they figured out the end.
Enemy sentry is regaining
probably would have been like mind-blowing for those people.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives.
Want me to hide?
You must stay out of sight.
Well, I do not have rations. Just not dealing with that. Can they like hurry the fuck up? These guys are about to wake up again. Oh, I'm wide out in the open. Oh, fuck it. I'm out. Like, it makes sense, the codec-heavy conversations between Campbell and Rose for the sake of the plot, but there will be instances where you're like, why the fuck are we talking in codec? We're right in front of each other.
The name of their leader,
and it happens a lot.
Solid Snake.
And it pisses me off.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he
and Raiden really does have childbearing hips.
Not a chance.
Goddamn more codec.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Son of a bitch.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
All right. And now that we've reached Raiden, that'll be the end of this stream. Hopefully it's not as fucked next time. God, and hopefully I don't fucking take more than three streams to beat this game, because I only have enough time for 3 streams. What's today? I'm really pushing my limits here with how close I am to playing it to release of MGS3. Like, what do we got? Today is the 19th on a Tuesday.
What's up, Jack?
Save my game, Rose. I can play it tomorrow on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, I gotta get back to Neo and Expedition. And then I can play it Saturday. So including today, that's 3 streams left for Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, Wednesday next week, I'm planning to save for...
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get.
It is interesting to know.
Anyway.
Not really that
interesting. Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission?
Well,
okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
No, that is not Solid Snake.
As much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll
now, I
contact
do
you
want to
as
listen
soon
to
as
that
I find
codec
out
conversation,
something.
but I'm not going to be... I don't want to say it that much. I forgot about AI limit. Oops.
Jack,
No, I don't need.
hang in there.
Leave me alone. Where was I? I was planning on saving either Expedition 33 or Neo for next Wednesday so that I could play Delta on the day it comes out on the 28th. But depending on how this game goes, I might need to play Metal Gear Solid 2 right before Metal Gear Solid 3, and that does not sound savory at all. But anyways, we're here. We're riding. Thanks for watching. Bye.